Good day, guys. Welcome to our talk show at BRILL Creations. Today with me in the studio, we have got one of the co-founders of BRILL Creations, Mr. Danush, and myself. My name is Fawaz Mohammed. I work as the digital consultant at BRILL Creations. Today, we are going to discuss a few things about e-commerce. We understand we work with a lot of clients. We see there are a lot of gaps which usually becomes a challenge later on when they launch their e-commerce store. So without further ado, I'd like to welcome Danusha to the show. He's one of the co-founders of BRILL Creations. He has more than 14 years of experience in digital marketing and content creation. Danusha, please.
Hi Fawaz, good day everyone. Welcome to the show, as Fawaz said. So it's actually pleasure to be here, as we are doing something interesting in the field itself. To talk about this e-commerce and digital presence that is we really practically doing in the market. So that I have actually thinking we have planned it, not only me. So we have planned it like 5 things.
Danusha, before we jump into the 5 things about e-commerce, let's give a background about BRILL Creations to our audience.
Okay, BRILL Creations, I may say, is something that planned in creator base. So it's mostly for creators that all out there. We know everyone is a creator. They have different capabilities, different talents. So those creators, they create not only content, they create arts, they create a lot of type of, even the music, all industries. There are creators that bring the content to to the world, like we say. So this BRILL Creation, we targeted all those creators. Is about from business level, is to the creator level, art industry, this also far. So BRILL Creation is, as a summary I say, is a platform that we built that giving opportunities, giving knowledge, giving mentorship to the who really looking the knowledge to create and looking capabilities to go for the future industries. So industry is always changing, and I don't want to box like BRILL Creations like an agency. It's just a creative team and creative community, I may say. So all these things included, of course, include the new technological aspects, is new digital marketing aspects that mostly in the current market, if I say in the Qatar, that not targeted mainly for the people.
Just to add to what Danusha was actually saying about BRILL Creations, we are a digital community. We are a very creative community who helps our clients in managing their social media, digital presence, online stores. We build online stores and manage them, mobile applications and whatnot. So Danusha, how was your experience working with clients when they were building e-commerce stores? Could you give me a bit of an overview of how and what things do you think you wish clients would have done differently before they built an e-commerce store?
It's a kind of serious question, and always we are facing. And when we meet the clients, we always see the things that they miss in that. So that's also a good question. So the thing is when we meet the clients of those who really interested in e-commerce and who already start the business, their main focus is not there basically, but they have focus, but they're not doing the market study before they come to the e-commerce industry, because e-commerce industry, there's a service base, there's a product base, there's a lot of subscription base. So the e-commerce have a lot of categories. So some they choose subscription base and they plan something that according to their likes. See, it need to be studied well in the market and do it feasible the market, that do people will this audience consumer will get that type of idea to them, and it's really a solution for a problem. This is that some things they are missing always in the industry. So it's that's the main thing, like a focus is not there. And when even they think they have a focus, they don't have the market study.
All right. So when we say we don't have the focus, we are referring more to the startup industry as a whole, or are we looking at the corporate clients as well? Because I understand there are a couple of different types of clients we deal with. We have got the startups who wanted to start their own online store, And then we have got the established businesses who already have a retail store presence. They wanted to expand to the online store. And then there is a third segment of customers who are wholesalers or distributors who wanted to create a digital presence and sell their products online. Are you looking at the whole spectrum, or are you more focused on the startup industry?
I just talk about the startup industries because that's the main thing now. Currently, they have a passion and they want to start it, but they always lost the focus. So the corporate agencies, the corporate companies, they have already the enough level of standards and what they're really into the business. So there is a different topics.
I agree to your point, what you have just mentioned, especially for startups. I see a lot of our clients who come to us to build the online store. They start with building the online store, which I believe is not the right strategy. For us, if you ask me, we have to look at 4 different steps before we actually go into building the actual online store. So there could be number one is we need to understand what is the product that you're going to sell to the market, and how is the market, right? What do you think about that? How should be the market study? What should be a startup for an entrepreneur or a co-founder? What should he be looking at before he go into finalizing a product?
Of course, every people have an idea. This beauty product will sell that because I love it. There's some entrepreneurs, they come to us and they discuss about the idea and they say, I want to sell those products. So I say, what's the main idea behind it? Did you done the studies? Or no, I really like this product. So it's about, it's always not work your perspective to the outer audience.
So what you mean to say is being passionate about a product doesn't mean that product has a market potential.
Of course, it's about how you sell the product. So it's the same product, maybe 100 of other sellers have, but you need to find a way, in a different way, bring that product to the market. Okay. So compete at all 100 of competitors out there, so you can beat that market with your idea. Right. Maybe you have your product, you're white labeling it, you have to have some different strategy in your product itself. Okay. So you're going to bring it to the market and you're going to have something special from all other competitors out there.
So I suppose you're referring to creating a niche market for your product, or making sure your product is positioned differently from the other products in the market.
It's already out there, because every product, unless there is a crucial issues and you make a solution for those issues, that is something innovative product, we call it. So something already in the market, you need to bring an idea, bring a strategy that you need to sell the product in different way. Either you have experience based, or either you have to feature based, or you have to do proper acquisition on the product. So all these things need to be included in there. So it's not like it's everyone selling it. And you have a proper budget and you have everything, you have proper strong marketing on the product. That's the case that you need to bring. Even the same product in product positioning, like it's a brand positioning. When you have the brand, when you build the brand, everyone will trust whatever product you want to throw out there. So that's what they need to focus on. Even you have you love the product, you need to find a way how I going to sell it, how I make them love the product.
How the product is different from the other products already there in the market, and how your product is going to conquer the hearts of your customers, if I may say so. All right. But what do you think, if we break down the steps before launching an online store, like to 4 or 5 steps, how do you see the overview? If we look at a high level overview of the 5 steps that we do before we launch an online store. Okay,
first we need to have what we are selling, or either subscription or what are the base. Like you need to do the real study on this. Like sometimes it's like, if I get the example, Elon Musk, he do the SpaceX, so he don't have any idea about space industry, rockets, nothing, but he get an idea. Okay, it's a very huge risk on the business. Sometimes it's not only passion, it's about that you bring some extraordinary things, like already people not believing it will not happen. Same like Amazon story, we had a lot of inspiration story. So you need to find out what you are selling, even if something in the market as exactly say like it need to be positioned, so you need to think about that. Other one I may say you need to identify your consumer, to whom I gonna sell this. Even there is a consumers, there's a different levels in the marketing we call always. So there is a circle to all the consumers, so we need to identify those circles who buy the product, who bring the message to the community. So you need to really do the study on this, and you need to understand the brand, how you're going to make it. That is all about whatever like brand, when you position it, whatever product you put in the market, people will have interest to see what it's all about. So that is something that you need to position the branding. That is very important part. That is why we do all marketing as well. Apart from the lead generation, we call it brand awareness. That is the first list, and when you select any marketing campaign. So brand awareness is all about, it's include your packaging, it's include not only the logo. That's always in branding mean the logo, but it's not the logo. So branding is important. So you need to establish, next one, fourth one I say marketing strategy. That's marketing is everything. So we really need to think about it, and we need to have a budget for it. Sometimes your application or web or platform you are developing is just percentage of your marketing, like 20% of is marketing budget should be always double than what you're having for the development part. And manage distributions, how to manage the business, I need to automate it or whatever. This is what you need to think about. Then so on. That's the main 5 things I'm seeing with my experience with them. They are missing those points. They done it like top touch-ups. They don't think really deep on it. They think, okay, I invest, I make the application, I start selling. But these things, they marketing, okay, then they don't have a budget for marketing. They think, okay, social media, I have this much budget, but it's not about only social media. There's so many things you need to consider, like user experience. E-commerce is a virtual shopping space. So there is no salesperson. You create strategy how your user experience will go and choose your product from all other competitors. So this is the 5 aspects I'm really thinking that it important.
Right. So to summarize what we have just discussed, we are talking about the first step being understanding the market niche and the product that you have to sell. The second step should be understanding your customers, all right, like what their requirements are and how they are currently fulfilling their requirements and what their media habits are and things like that. And from there you go to the third place, which is about process, finalizing your process, which includes the packaging, which includes your operations, which includes your financial modeling, how much money you have to invest, how much is the return, what is the profit margin, how much are you going to spend on shipping your product, what is the delivery methodology. So that's the third step, which is all about operations and process. And then you have got a fourth step, which is the go-to-market strategy, exactly what you have explained before, where you're going to advertise your product. You need to understand how you're actually acquiring your customers, what their the media mix should be and things like that. After all these 4 steps, should you be thinking about a platform, right? Should you be thinking about a website? Because maybe, who knows, your customers, when you understand your customers, they are mostly people who are very, very social media savvy, and they are into Instagram. So you could start your product before you launch your own platform. You could test your product in Instagram, which could actually save you a lot of money, And then once you understand, okay, this is the product, this is the price point, this my customers want to buy it, maybe you could think about creating a platform. Or it's the other way as well. Sometimes a person, the product you're trying to sell is something that a customer is using on a frequent basis, which means you could sell a subscription process. Now, subscription, when you have a subscription, it's always good you have a mobile application. So people can manage your subscription, see how much you are spending, when it's delivering and things like this. So finalizing the digital platform should come as a last step after all these 4 steps.
See, if you want to start e-commerce business, it's not about you need to have application, you need to have website, you need to have this, all those so far. It's about that you make your passion into the business. As I exactly said, you need to study the market. That is can be done. There's a lot of Instagram shoppers like startup business. They are doing through it, and this platform is already given a lot of capabilities. If you're gonna go Facebook, there is already Facebook shopping.
Yes.
There's a Facebook shop. There is in some countries, unfortunately Qatar is not included, but some countries they already have Instagram shop. So it's all about the whole process you need to understand. So if you choose going to on a platform, there is a third party other platforms like eBay you can sell, Amazon FBA there. So you can be depending on your module you can choose. So you can get white label, like you can put your your brand over there and ship all around world. So I see like platform choose as exactly say the sixth option will be, because you need to enhance the business to a different level.
Yes.
So that if you have a proper budget and if you have a proper vision that this is where I'm heading, this is what I'm gonna be, this is what my mission to be. So you will dedicate a budget for it. To dedicate this budget, you need to identify everything, but basically from scratch to the deeper level. Okay, this is how business will work out for me. So for the startups, they can start both those platforms, but the one marketing part is the one need to come. They can identify how it gonna be happen. So to start up, you can start with the social medias. You can start with the available platforms. Then when you go to the next level, you need to build as a profitable, proper business. That's the time you can think about platform and grow the business in a different other level.
Thank you very much. So guys, we hope you understood the 5 stages which you need to go on in your e-commerce journey before you launch your website. No matter what stage you are in, the guys at BRILL Creations, we are all experts in e-commerce. We are here to help. You wanted to start your e-commerce journey. If you are in the first step, you could come over to us. We could help you with the feasibility study, finding the solution, finding the marketing mix and things like that. If you are at a later stage where you wanted to expand your business further, we have got all the technology skills and things like that to take things forward. If you have any questions, please drop it in the comments. Our guys will be getting in touch with you as soon as possible. And thank you very much for listening to our podcast. Danush, you wanted to add something?
Yes, of course, Fawaz. Thank you so much, guys. This is our first episode, Tech Unplugged. So we are planning to bring more other shows, more ideas, more trends, and more knowledge to you. So we need your comments as well. So don't forget to comment below. As again I said, keep subscribed, keep follow our Instagram, find us in our Facebook. We are in every platform, Twitter, TikTok. You can find BRILL Creations, since we are for creators.
We have got a whole lot of content creators in our team. So we are going to come up with a lot of different amazing content. Follow us, and then we'll see you in our next episode. Thank you for your time. Thank you very much.
See you guys in the next episode.